Hey there everyone, welcome back to Gamevine, and my name is Dave, and we are diving deep back into the world of Hearthstone, or in the series of videos that I like to call Race for the Gold. And today's hero is a new one, so you know that it is the 495th win. I like to document my last 5 wins and show what kind of fun decks that I can provide and entertain you with those last 5 wins to get the Super Saiyan Hero mode, as I like to call it. And of course, as you can see, my Warlock here, this deck specifically has been my personal best. I've gotten to rank 8 with it, to the last star, almost had rank 7, but I couldn't quite grasp it. It was back and forth. I've lost every time I got there, but rank 8 isn't that bad, and I did it with this deck right here. This is my Zoolock. There are many like it, but this one here is mine. And I say that because it has a bit more flair, different cards that you might not see a Zoolock play, but I wanted to see if I can improve it or make it different, because if you play Hearthstone, you know what a Zoolock is. You played against it, you either played it itself, and it's really powerful deck, but it's predictable, and the meta is so deep. If I would have stayed to the script, I might have gotten higher than rank 8, but I had fun with this deck. So I thought, why not go ahead and start with my Zoolock? And you'll see the cards that might differ from other people's Zoolock decks. So let's go right ahead and start our first match in the Race for the Gold Warlock. So the board game that I'm going to put on display right now, you see in a picture, is Sheriff of Nottingham. It is a personal favorite of all of us here at Gamevine, but Trevor, my co-host, it is his #1 favorite game of all time. It's a bluffing game where you're trying to move goods in and out of Nottingham and try not to get caught by the sheriff. If the person that does this the best by either telling the truth or lying, it's up to you, wins the game. It's so fun. It's a party experience, but there's an actual meaty game there as well. So I thought I would mention that because Trevor first, my co-host, got his very own copy recently. So with the Zoolock deck, if you don't know how to play it, what I'm trying to do is get early board control. That curve I really want to have, and I want to make favorable trades. So either with buffing my minions or hitting them with the Soulfire here, but just having that control and just letting the other hero run out of steam. So we're going to start with our Void Walker. I did take out one of these and added Leroy Jenkins in this one here, because I just recently crafted him. And I think, yes, it's some RNG in the discard Zoolock deck. That's the one I run. And we want to get rid of this. We don't know what he's going to do, Overload. It does take care of our Imp. Unfortunately, that was going to be a good play. But hopefully we can get another 1-drop and then drop the Librarian and get 3 minions out and get that control that we so desperately want. I'm pretty excited to be doing another Race for the Gold. Don't expect another one after the series runs out too soon, because the rest of my heroes are only at like 200 or so. So, excuse me. Alright, so we did get our favorable 1-drop. We can drop this. It's going to take our Golem and put it out there. He's going to run his face into this, so why not let him? And we can take care of it, draw a card with the Librarian next. Alright, so my wine glass of water. Today is New Year's, so I'm saying that right now, so you can tell how long and lazy I am in between editing videos. But I'm about to go out after this, so we have an empty hand, but a Zoolock is never without cards. Am I right? So we will trade. We probably should have did that first. We got the Peddler. Not that we can do much with it right now. Overwhelming power would be nice with Leroy. Alright, so and then we're going to trade out, leaving us with a 1 and a 2. So not bad. We still have a decent hand comparatively, and we still have board control. So let's try to get this first win on the Race for the Gold. Okay, so that comes out. What do we do now? Darkshire Council. I don't know, the Council or What would... see, now that pretty much... sometimes I do that. I don't think it out and just throw it out. It was either I drop the councilman and then the... Drat. The knife thrower...
Deal.
We still take him out. Try to preserve these two here. And lose a knife, but buff the councilman, or do what I did there, and my hand just took control. And that's what happened. So hopefully it's not a misplay. We will see. Well, we definitely will do this. Let's draw first, see if we can get a better one. No, not bad though. Nice, perfect. I love that RNG. So, my Zoolock deck, as with many discard Zoolock decks, RNG is huge. Sometimes it's consistent, but random is random, right? So he's taking out my knife. And he's gonna X that. Okay. Okay. Oh, so you got patches in your hand. That's very unfortunate. You're gonna take out my frog. What did he do to you? What did that frog do to you? So we're gonna drop this guy. Oh, I hate when that happens. You gotta be more careful, Dave. You just gotta be more careful. It happens at least once every 10 games. Especially when I play on the computer. I'm more prone to playing on the phone. I'm on the go more often than not. He would have took it out anyway, but I would have gotten one extra HP hit. The discard Warlock is aggressive, but to a certain extent. He does want to control. He just wants to control. We're gonna draw.
My shield.
Do this.
You are not the boss of me.
So we have 7, 9, 13. Screw it, let's do it. Well, one of my minions is gonna survive. So let's just go straight face. Hope that 2 of my minions survived. If that be the case, I give them overwhelming. I drop Hellfire after I attack. All that goes up into shambles. Okay. Anything else? Okay. That's not the worst thing. Most discard locks do not carry Hellfire. I found it crucial to getting that last 3 hit points and clearing the board when I just didn't have the minions or anything else to do it. The supplies to do so is what I was searching for. So we're going to tap, see what happens here. We're just going to have to say goodbye. And I'm dropping the Abusive Sergeant because I want minions out, because that will do it for me. Right now, we are just hoping that he cannot lethal me. 14 is not a very safe HP level. This guy, man. Oh, this guy with his overload and his shields. Okay. If we play this right, we got this. Alright, so we do overwhelming on the Abusive Sergeant. We take out this shield. We take out this shield. We drop a Leroy, and we say, #1 win on the race for the gold. That took no time. I knew this deck wasn't going to have any trouble. The next decks might have a few hiccups, but 1 for 1. And I think that is a good start, 100%. Wouldn't you say? Rank 11, not too prestigious, but definitely good players up here. It's just the lock is so it has so many different outs and plans, and he can do it with 2 cards, which is good for his tapping. So if he gets his hero power up and he gets Leroy there, or he gets Doomsday, and he just needs a few extra points, just like you've seen there, he will take it and destroy you. Not much healing in there, at least not in my deck. And so he is susceptible to that. Again, that's why I put Hellfire in, because the AoE, lack of AoE control, I needed something in there for that. I don't know what I think I took out one of the Doomsdays and then threw in Hellfire, but then I later threw in Leroy Jenkins and took out a Void 1/3 Void Walker, and that kind of, I hope, balanced it out. It took away one of my 1-drops, but I think, as you can see, Leroy is phenomenal. I like his battle cry over discarding 2 cards, so I didn't want to have 2 of those discard 2-card demons in my deck. So that is the first match for the Race for the Gold Warlock. We're inching closer to this Super Saiyan Warlock, which I cannot wait to see. I think next up we're gonna go with the other meta, and it is Leroy Reno Jenkins, and that, of course, says it all. It's a Reno deck that has Jenkins in it. At the combo, I've seen it over and over again. I played it. I liked it. I did switch it up, other than the meta few cards like I like to do. But it is a viable deck. So thank you so much for watching today's Hearthstone Race for the Gold video. I've been Dave, and until the next time that I see you, have a great rest of your day and a great time with all of the Hearthstone that you play. You seen it here, or you heard it here on the Game Vine. Thanks, everybody. I'm out.